All who are thirsty should come to me. All who believe in me should drink. All the scriptures said concerning me, rivers of living water will flow out from within him. Living in Michigan, you're never too far from a lake. And even more so, you're never far at all from a body of water. It's a gift, honestly, of living in Michigan. When I was a kid, we lived in the Metro Detroit area, and we were only a few miles from Lake St. Clair. And I remember we would jump on our bikes and ride the bike trails over to Lake St. Clair and just watch the water and watch the boats go up and down the water. Just a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to go out to Port Huron and enjoy time to sit on the beach. It was cold, but we sat on the beach and watched the freighters move across Lake Huron from Canada to the US. And just watched the skyline and the beauty of it. Listen to the water, the waves crashing. Or maybe you're more of a Lake Michigan person, or a Lake Superior bridge crosser, whatever it may be. Or maybe you just know this area that only you know. But it's a beach, it's a waterfront, it's a little area that is in some ways just yours. Can you hear the water as it moves, as it flows? Can you hear it bubble up? In a couple weeks, I get to go spend time in the Atlantic Ocean. And certainly it's not drinkable water. I mean, quite frankly, not everything that we find, even fresh water, is drinkable, but for the sake of the imagery, the vastness of water is a remarkable thing. In Scripture, though, we find water is often used as a reminder of oasis. Not necessarily perfection, but restoration, new life, new growth. And certainly in the area they are, communities were built around water. It's how you sustained life. In the areas of Jesus' ministry, of Paul's ministry, that's where they would sustain themselves, because you could on water. You see, when Jesus shares these words of rivers of living water flowing from him, he's drawing on that feeling of needing water to be sustained, to survive, needing water to discover peace and tranquility and comfort. You kind of have to pull up the image of walking through the desert, or maybe driving through the outer areas of Arizona or Nevada and those areas where you have to check and make sure you've got gas before you get going, lest you find yourself stranded and without, you guessed it, water. In life, we don't need to go without. We don't need to go without water. We don't need to go without the love of Christ. It's there. It's there. And maybe the greatest gift of all is that we can take it. We can enjoy it. And so may we enjoy the gift of God's living water. And may it be evident as we share God's love with others, that it's within us too. Amen.